Hi and welcome to Capoeira with Soquete. In this video we will work 3 sequences that integrate the basic round kicks with our ginga movements. I'm assuming that if you're watching this video that you've already watched the basic round kick tutorials or at least have some experience with those kicks. We'll be working to find a flow with these sequences in order to develop our smooth, smart and safe foundation. We're going to practice each sequence with both a front and rear facing perspective in order to help you follow along. So let's get started. Okay, so this sequence is going to have 2 different kinds of fakes, 2 different fintas. The regular finta that we've already done in the basic ginga movements, and then we're going to use a meia lua de compasso as a fake. So we're driving into that meia lua de compasso, we're getting to that point where we're ready to release. I have my gaze facing forward, and then we return. So we're going to do it twice facing the front, then we'll turn around and do it a bunch of times where you can follow my movement. From cadeira, 3 gingas. 1, 2, 3. So we start with that finta, drive it out, coming back. Make sure this arm is up as we switch arms, meia lua de frente, again protecting my face, finta meia lua de compasso, looking upside down. Returning for armada, toe twist. Let's make sure we get our load, our release, and our reset. Balanço no jogo. Stop here in lateral. Make sure you've got your lean so you can do your lateral trocada. From here, meia lua de compasso, again finish clean, esquiva lateral, back to ginga, and a little rolê to bring ourselves back to the center of the room. 2, 3, 4. As we hit the other side, in for finta, return, make sure your arm is up, meia lua de frente, again protection. Turning upside down, meia lua de compasso, returning to cadeira, armada, again, load, release, reset. From here, balanço, lateral, troca. From here, meia lua de compasso, again, finish clean, lateral, lateral, back to ginga and rolê. Okay, so this is where I'm going to turn around. It's going to make it a little bit easier just to follow along as we work through this sequence. We start in cadeira, 4 gingas to start. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we hit this finta, we return, change your arms, meia lua de frente, cadeira, finta meia lua de compasso, return, armada, finish, balanço, lateral, troca lateral, meia lua de compasso, finish. You can do 1 hand or 2 hands for meia lua, depending on your experience level. Rolê, back to cadeira, as we return to our ginga. 2, 3, 4. Finta, return, meia lua de frente. Fake your meia lua de compasso, come back, armada. Clean finish, balanço, lateral, lateral, meia lua de compasso, lateral, lateral here, ginga, rolê, we return, 1, 2, 3, 4, a little smoother, finta, meia lua de frente, finta meia lua de compasso, armada, clean, balanço, lateral trocada, meia lua de compasso, lateral, lateral, back to ginga, rolê, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finta, meia lua de frente, finta, armada, balanço, lateral, lateral trocada, meia lua de compasso, lateral, lateral, back, rolê. Let's do 1 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. In, kick, down, back, armada, balanço, lateral, lateral, rolê. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finta, meia lua, finta, armada, balanço, lateral, lateral. One more rolê, ginga, and stop. Okay, so that last sequence had us doing a lot of moving left and right, a lot of direction changes. In this sequence, we're going to be looking at a lot of forward and backward movement. And again, we'll do it twice facing the front, then we'll turn around and you can follow along. So we're starting this sequence with a balanço. As we hit cadeira, we're advancing forward, taking up that space. We're going to let out a queixada, finish, but then we're going to give that space back again as we move lateral recuando, lateral trocada. Now 2 kicks in a row. We're going to do an armada, finish, meio de compasso, finish, a half ginga, come back. Then we're going to give that space away again. Then we're going to take it back and move around as we ginga to the other side. 2, 3. So again, it's a balanço to cadeira. We drive forward, we're into the fake, but the fake becomes the queixada. Finishing clean, but now we're giving away that space, switching our direction, driving with one armada, finish clean, second kick, meio de compasso, half ginga. We come back, give that space away again, take it back as we move around, and back to cadeira before we do 3 gingas and hit the other side. So let's turn that around. Okay, so again, we're going to start in cadeira. This time it's 3 gingas. 1, 2, 3. Balanço, lateral. Remember, we're taking up space here, driving the queixada, finishing cleanly, then giving that space away. Switching. Armada once, finish, meio de compasso, finish, half ginga, back, lateral recuando, finta, around for lateral, 3 gingas, 2, 3, balanço, lateral, in for the finta, up with the queixada, stepping back, switch, armada, meia lua, half ginga, finish, recuar, finta, 1, 2, 3. Balanço, lateral, in for the finta, drive the queixada, finish, give away the space, switch, armada, 1, meia lua, 2, half ginga, back, back, finta, and around, 1, 2, 3, balanço, lateral, finta, queixada, back step, switch, armada, finish, meio de compasso, half ginga, lateral recuando, finta, staying behind those arms. 1, 2, 3, balanço, here, drive in, queixada, back, switch, armada, meia lua, half ginga, back, finta, around, 1, 2, balanço, here, draw, queixada, finish, back, switch, armada, meia lua, half, back, finta, around, 2 more times, balanço, here, drive it up, queixada, back, switch, armada, meia lua. Last one. Three gingas and stop. Okay, so we're almost at the 3rd sequence of this video, but I thought I'd take a minute to give you some appreciation and an extra little nugget just for watching along so far. Now, my question is this: if I always fake and always come back to cadeira, is my fake a fake, or am I actually telling my partner or my opponent where I'm going to be next? In this video so far, we've done irregular fintas, we've done finta meia lua, and come back to cadeira. In the last sequence, we did a finta where we came around to cadeira. Now, if you think about playing in a circle, I can finta to my opponent and quickly move that same move in a greater arc to give myself a better angle, which is great. I do, though, like to have a bunch of different ways out of finta. So in this next sequence, we're going to hit that finta forward and drive straight back to the ginga position and turn ourselves to balanço the other way. That means that in 2 seconds, I'm facing this way side relative to you, I finish, I'm facing the other way. It just gives me a couple of different options and places me in a different place. It makes me a little more unpredictable, which means that I'm harder to read by my opponent. Oh, and if you are enjoying these extra nuggets, if you are finding this information interesting, please consider subscribing to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And again, if you have questions or you have comments, hit me in the comment section. I'd love to answer all of your questions or read some of the information you have to share. Okay, last sequence. Now for the third sequence of the day, we're going to start with a meia-lua de French that has that emergency skiver that I spoke about during the meia-lua de French tutorial, where I'm throwing my meia-lua de French, I'm seeing that there's a meia-lua de compasso coming, I need to switch my arms, drop all the way down into skiver to escape. From there, we're going to into an armada, 2 steps for finta, and from this finta position, instead of going back to cadeira or going around, I'm going to come straight back to my ginga. A balanço here, a little lateral. Role is going to finish in ginga position, arm is in front of my face, turn, queixada, and then I've got some gingas to get to the other side, 2, 3, 4. So again, meia-lua de French, skiva lateral, armada, finish clean, 2 steps into the finta, drive it back, balanço, lateral, role to ginga position, queixada, and then 4 more gingas to get to the other side. Okay, so let's turn around so you can follow along. Nice cadeira. We're going to start right leg back for 4 gingas. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms here, meia-lua de French. Up, down, turn, armada, finish clean, 2 steps. In. Remember, the front foot goes straight back, and as I go back, I push that elbow forward. Balanço, lateral, role to ginga position, up, back with queixada, and 4 gingas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. Boom. Up, down, around. 2 steps. Finta, straight back. Balanço, lateral, role to ginga position, queixada, and back to ginga. 4, 3, 2, 1. We go up, down, and around. In, back, turn, here, role, queixada. 4 gingas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meia-lua de French. Skiva. Armada. Finta. Straight back. Push that elbow. Balanço. Ginga position. Queixada. Back to ginga. 2 more. Here we go. Meia-lua. Skiva. Armada. Finta. Straight back. Balanço. Here. Role. Ginga position, queixada. Ginga, last one. Meia-lua, skiva, armada. Boom, finta, straight back, balanço. Here, role, finish, queixada. 4 gingas. And rest. So there you have it, 3 basic sequences integrating those basic round kicks in with your ginga movements. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed practicing along with me. And if you are enjoying this content, please take a moment to support the channel by subscribing, hitting that notification button, liking, and leaving a comment. Maybe even share what you've seen with some of your friends. Thanks for watching.